Hi, today we're going to talk about the Pilot Parallel pens. Right, so the Pilot Parallel pens, they come in 4 sizes. I currently have a 3.8, 1.5 and 2.4. They also come in a much larger 6.0 mm for the more enthusiastic calligraphers out there. They are calligraphy pens, they're like italic nibs. They're definitely broad-edged, so this one's not inked. Here's what it looks like. It's a screw cap. The actual nib itself is just a feed, a little bit of a collar, and a nib unit. So that's the entire pen basically. What you can see, or can't see, is that because of how it's constructed, which is like a double plate to a broad edge, you can actually write on the broad edge and also on the corners for a much finer line, as I will show you later. One thing about these, when you buy these, they come with 2 ink cartridges, one black, one red. They are a different type of mixable, special formula mixable ink they have for Pilot. And they also come with the regular Pilot squeezy converters that you've seen on the cheaper Pilots, which can be used to flush the pen but not be used as a converter. There's something about the construction of the nib inside which doesn't allow for a tight fit, and if you try and do that, ink just leaks out. It's not recommended unless apparently you can do some tinkering, but I haven't tried it before. So what I do have inked is a 3.8 and a 1.5. The 1.5 is the smallest. This is pretty much the largest sized italic nib that I will try to use to write normal writing, because at 1.5, even when you're holding it at the constant 45-50 degree angle, it still writes pretty large lines. One final note, you shouldn't post these. If you do, you can try, but due to the shape of it, it moves around, and I'm going to assume that yes, I've ink on the end because of leakage off the nib, so that's dangerous. Now I can't touch this end. These are some of the first pens I ever bought after my Lamy Joy. Italic nibs was where I started, and these are great for learning broad-edged writing styles, scripts, such as a lot of Gothic, Batard, Fraktura, those sorts of broad-edged scripts. So if I try some, I believe this is Batard. Pilot. Let's hope I keep everything straight. I already have very inconsistent P's. Please forgive me. Parallel. Oh no, not straight lines. This is where you can use the edge of the nib. Since it's a double plate, you can actually use it like a normal pen, so I can actually do stuff like this. Also comes in 1.5, 2.4, 3.8, 6.0 and millimeter versions. So that's me using the corner writing. It's totally possible using any of the sizes. And I just inked myself. What I do, because I've actually also tried Pilot Con 50 converters, but the fit there, just like the squeezing converters, was not a good fit. So I just use the old cartridges. I just reuse them and syringe them back up with ink from my own ink jars. In this case, I have some burnt sienna. Let's try for some fancy hat. A top. Top someone's head. They are a little bit wet. They aren't really wet. I would call them maybe 6 for a 7 on a scale of 10. Hold on, have to concentrate. Guys totally can't multitask. Diamine, but sienna. This ink too is also water soluble and can be subtly abused for some shading. And I shall call this a gentle, lonely. I'll go for the full hog. Rex. There we go. I'm afraid I don't have a 6.0 sample, but you can imagine it for yourself. So, there you go.
Go.
No. No.
The orange. Cat.
No.
The orange. Oh, no. Capture it. Oh, it's gonna stop. It's moving. No.